right, this is Ukrainian Bell Carol for Violin 2. A couple things to point out before I play through for you. Anytime you have that dotted half note, even though it's not marked with an accent, put a little accent at the beginning so we can very clearly hear those note changes, and so it's starting to imitate the sound of the bell for the Ukrainian Bell Carol. At measure 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So between measure 29 and measure 33, this is where we want to make sure we know our rhythms and our bowings very clearly, because you are the only ones with this rhythm and note pattern here. So starting at 29, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. At 41, you also have a really important part that needs to be brought out. It's mezzo piano, but we still want to make sure we're playing with a full sound so we can hear all of your notes clearly. You can also see that you have measures where you have the slur over all 3 notes in the measure. Even though it's mezzo piano, you do need to use your full bow for those measures. So starting at 41. 1, 2. That is tricky when you have all 3 notes in one bow to keep them steady and even. This one will be a good one to practice between 41 and 49, plucking with a metronome to make sure you know your notes and your rhythms really well, and then starting to air bow before slowly adding your bow in. The last thing I do want to point out is just the dynamics and the dynamic changes. Anytime you have mezzo piano or a piano, you want to make sure you're not at the frog of your bow, that you're a little closer to the fingerboard, and that you're using a lighter weight, lighter pressure. When we have crescendos and we're moving up to a mezzo forte or a forte, make sure you are pushing your bow a little closer to your bridge, that you are adding weight, and that you are moving towards the lower part of your bow rather than staying in the upper half. So I'm going to play through for this at quarter note equals 92 on the metronome. 1, 2, 3. Set your bow. 1, 2, 3. Set your bow. 1, 2, 3. Also, I want to point out, sorry, at measure 49, I looked down one line and I played the wrong rhythm at measure 49. So at 49, it's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then that continues up until measure 57.